What's up, everyone? NooJ here with another episode of NooJ Crate. My name is NooJ. This is the crate. So let's have a show begin. This month is July. The theme is villains, and we've got some pretty cool stuff planned. Apparently, I haven't seen the sneak peek or the spoilers to it, but I can only assume that if we're doing villains, there can only be good things. Of course, no good action film or anything for that matter would be okay without its villain. Batman without its Joker, Superman without whoever he fights, Lex Luthor, I think. I don't know. I've never been a huge Superman fan because, well, I think he's a dull character. Um, but yeah, we have Xavier to Magneto. Just everyone needs a villain if they're going to be a superhero or whatever. Mario to his Bowser, Sonic to Robotnik, yada yada yada. Nathan Drake, or not Nathan Drake, but what's his name? Yeah, it is. It's Nathan. Nathan Drake versus every other Tomb Raider in the world, with Lara Croft as being one of them, apparently, too. That's a side story, apparently, or something like that. Anyways, so we have July's Loot Crate. For those that don't know, Loot Crate is a monthly subscription box for less than $20 a month. You get a box randomly delivered to you by the 20th. And yeah, it's full of goodies, and everything inside is worth more than what you paid for, so really you can't lose, other than if you don't like fun. So I'm wearing last month's exclusive Loot Crate shirt. There's another one this month, so I'm planning to wear the old shirt whenever a new shirt comes in, and we can be cool like that. I'm using my official Loot Crate opener with my Legend of Zelda Hyrulean sword. And let's get this underway. So this is a little bit bigger than last month's. That's what she said. But no, seriously, it is a little bit bigger. And I remember commenting on my first and second box that they're just not as big as I thought they would be. So that's going to go back in there, because I don't like sharp things being out in the open. So let's check it out. Alright, so I'm going to do the shirt first, because it's the most prominent and easy one to find. I'm going to look at it first. Okay. Fair enough. It's Loki and Joker put together, aka Jokey. That's pretty cool. I'm not seeing a hidden Loot Crate emblem in there, so that's interesting. Let's do a quick bait and switch. And you just never know. Loki got really popular apparently after the Thor movies. I wasn't like the biggest fan of Loki to begin with, but Thor is a pretty cool concept. I mean, all we're doing is just taking mythic, or not mythic, but Nordic mythology. So I guess that does make it mythic. But yeah, take some Nordic mythology. The Joker, however, is definitely a number one villain. Everyone kind of knows him now, thanks to the late Heath Ledger, who played an excellent Joker. Yeah. Let's continue on with my jokey status. As usual, I'm going to just pick up the biggest things first. It's a tiny little poster. Oh, I don't even have to rip it open. I already know who it is because I just read some teeny tiny letters. But, oh, very nice. So, once again, we have at first the Joker, and then his trusty, faithful sidekick, Harley Quinn. Harley has been a very on-topic villain as of late. The latest Batman game featured a whole section dedicated to her. It's one of those things where she's kind of a character you could literally do anything with because she's, as they like to say, labeled insane. So that's kind of cool. I will probably split these and maybe put them up. Yeah, you could split them. It's perforated, so it's not like they have to stick together like that. They could even make good case decorations. So we will see what happens. Quick and simple. Marvel Extreme. Some Deadpool socks. I like socks. I don't know. These are they're not ankle. They're full length. So I don't wear full length socks that often, but maybe on my lounging days I'll wear them. Pretty cool though. I like socks. It's like Christmas all over, except for I only got one pair, and yeah, so cool. Going to quickly pick up this. Fair enough. Once again, the button. The button is angry. Darth Vader, Deadpool, Harley Quinn, and I think that's supposed to be like the cape of Loki, way over on the side. And it just will not focus because it's not going to be bright enough in here to do it. But cool nonetheless. There was a reveal trailer, so we got to see all these characters kind of played out in what makes a villain and such. Next is a Star Wars keychain. Very cool, nonetheless. I think it will just go with the rest of my keychains that I've been collecting on my windowsill because I don't like having a lot of them, or not my windowsill, but my mirror. So I just have a collection of them starting. And Darth Vader. Star Wars has not tickled my fancy as of late. I did enjoy the original 3, but who didn't? Well, that's not true. There are people out there that don't. But I enjoyed them. I didn't fall in love with them. Half the references I don't get because I just don't get a lot of things apparently. But Darth Vader was an interesting concept, interesting character. Kind of set the mood for how to make a dark, brooding evil guy. Sorry, I got something in my eye. Why? Alright, next thing you know, oh nice, it's a magnet! And I want you to capture the princess. Of course it won't stick to aluminum because not enough to magnet. But nonetheless, that's going on the fridge. Definitely going on the fridge. Roommates won't notice. Next, necessary evil supervillains of DC Comics. And then on the back, experience the icons that forged fear: the Joker, Lex Luthor, Catwoman, Doomsday, and Bane. What makes them so thrilling, watchable, so terribly wonderful, so extremely vital to our superheroes of the world? So, yeah. It's a disc to explain why we should be, why we should fear them and why they make excellent villains. Exactly what I was trying to kind of talk about earlier. I don't know. So cool. I think it's a small DVD. I don't think it's a CD telling us. If it is a CD, that literally is just, yep, DVD video. Icon on the back. That's why you read, kids. Look on the back and read, because knowledge is power. So sweet. Oh no. So this box will not be as cool as the others. Oh. So here is a bigger picture of my button, and maybe the buttons are two-sided, and where one is Robotnik, Loki, and Bowser, and the other one is Darth Vader, Deadpool, and Harley Quinn. But it looks like they're trying to break into the loot crate. because they're villains. So this is again another Loot Crate magazine. Totally was stoked about the last one. I read it and then archived it. And yeah, we'll actually, funny fact. So they have the top 5 video game villains, and I just happened to see it when I was browsing through. So, anyways, Polaris recently did the top 10 worst villains, and Wesker, Robotnik, and Bowser were all 3 on that list. Yet they put them on the worst villains, as in, like, you know, villains that shouldn't even be villains. They're just bad guys that are misunderstood. These guys put them on the top 5, so I will look into that. So cool nonetheless. Got a magazine. And now the meat and potatoes. I didn't even notice that until now. So I'll yes, all the yes. Rocket Raccoon. Now, he's obviously become a mainstream superhero, thanks to Guardians of the Galaxy. Everyone's all like, oh, Rocket Raccoon! And also, let's not forget, I am making toast. Let's not forget that he was in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 4, or 3. Which one are we on now? I don't know. 3. We're on 3, I think. I don't know. I don't know, maybe. That's right, we're developing 4. But yeah, so Rocket Raccoon, definitely one of my favorite villains. He fights against Ultron all the time. Or not Ultron, I can't think of the word now. But it looks like this is a Loot Crate exclusive. It looks like he's got a Loot Crate, and that's probably going to be the theme, is that, like, he has the Loot Crate and has to defend against everyone. But I've been a fan of Rocket Raccoon just because I always found little furry animals more enjoyable to read about than humans, because humans suck. We do. Little known fact. Even though we have opposable thumbs, but so does he, because he's a raccoon. And rocket skates. Yeah, he. I feel like he makes a great poster boy. I will be seeing Guardians of the Galaxy, and I will probably try to go to the midnight release of it, and try to have my thoughts and feelings on it later. So this is definitely cool. Gonna read the crack out of that. So, as usual, the box has pictures, right? And it's talking about oh, what is this? What is this? So, instead of the perfect tips for the perfect unboxing, it's got the perfect crime. And then it's just got, say cheese and share it with no one and enjoy with the boom goes the dynamite, or else. And then look at that. That is an unhappy Batman. And of course Batman would be unhappy because he's Batman and he has no parents. Not to say that not having parents is a bad thing. And it just keeps going. Does the Joker have does he not know no end? But yeah, definitely an awesome picture of Harley Quinn and Joker just randomly being who they are. So cool. That was the month of July. I don't know what August has in store for us. There's some cool stuff coming out. Obviously, it's probably not going to be Turtle related because Turtles will be on the 8th, and I will also be going to that. But anyways, my name's been NooJ. This was The Crate. We'll go through the run-through again with the shirt of Jokey, the dual perforated pictures of Joker and Harley Quinn. I believe this is from DC Comics, Warner Brothers themselves. I don't think it was another company that did that. So, cool enough on that. We've got the mini magazine from Loot Crate themselves. Um, the Necessary Evil for supervillains. It's going to be a DVD. It is produced by also DC Comics, so DC trying to push out the fact that they're not going to stand around and let Marvel have all the fun. Rocket Raccoon with the magazine. This is produced by Marvel, so both Marvel and DC going out of their way. The I Want You magnet. I don't know who created it. Actually, I can probably figure that out right now. I don't know. There we go. By Loot Crate Labs. So that's straight up and left that. The Darth Vader keychain by Lucasfilms, go figure, and Plasticor. Deadpool socks by Marvel Comics and HYP, the clothing brand, and of course the button. So yeah, that's been a July NooJ Crate, and I will see you guys in the next one.